Picking it out. Ben, he's got it. He
Ben's
has,
an incredible talent. He's when he gets his own music going, he's going to be a dangerous man with a
he,
song.
absolutely,
He already
110%.
is. He already, you know what? That kid, he started. He used to drive the bus, and we drove him around. Played lead guitar for his dad for a long time since he was 15. Played lead guitar for his dad. And one night, when I'm driving that bus for your listeners and the people watching this, I drove that bus. Here it is on the front of this. I'll show this again. You can kind of see the last bus, and oh, there's my ring light. But anyway, you can see the Santa Fe logo on it behind
Mm,
me and Merle. And that bus was a brand new Prevost that Willie Nelson talked him into buying because Merle used the MCIs all those times. So anyway, when you're driving that bus right there, after a show, you take off, as you well know. Here we go, 300 miles. Well, Merle would always come up. He had his show. He was feeling really, really good. And he'd sit there and talk to me for a while.
mm.
Benny would do that too. Benny came up one night, and I heard him sing a few times, but he was really shy about it. And his dad's Merle Haggard.
Yeah.
So how are you going to top that? He came up and sat right next to me with an acoustic guitar, Andrew, and he sings me Yesterday by the Beatles. It was the prettiest version I'd ever heard other than Paul McCartney. I looked at him, I said, that's the prettiest I've ever heard. And he was really shy about it. But then he would come up and sing me Dave Matthews,
Hmm.
just like him, and play the guitar like him. I'm thinking, this kid has all the talent in the world. One of these days, I'm praying that he gets the right music, his own music, and starts like Hank Jr. did.
Yeah.
Just go off and do your own music now. You're going to be fine. You can
Yeah.
play your dad's music, but
Right.
that's not going to give you a career.
Right. Yeah. And Shooter too. Shooter Jennings.
Yeah, there's a few guys like that. The Willie's boys are both extremely
Oh,
talented,
yes.
but they got their own music going too. See,
Yeah.
so anyway, that's the next bunch probably.
Well, Jeff Cook told me one time that the first time he met Ben Haggard, he was on the bus because Jeff, as you know, if y'all were anywhere around Mississippi, the Carolinas or Georgia or Alabama, he would come out sometimes and be one of the strangers, bring him
Yeah,
the lamp and set him up in the corner. Merle would recognize him during the show, whatever.
yeah.
And Jeff said, yeah, first time I met Ben, it's on the bus there before the show. And Merle said, this is my son, Benny Haggard. He's a he's a guitar player. I didn't find it out till about a month ago. His mom made him play in front of me. Found out he could play better than I could. And that's kind of funny because you wouldn't, I don't know. I guess you just wouldn't think about him, Merle, not knowing that he had been studying them licks and all that. He does them so well. Ben's amazing
Well,
to me.
yes, he is. He's extremely talented.